I know absolutely fuck all about minis. I barely made it through as a mechanic for 20 years. I don't know how I've done that, but there is always one thing that you can do. You can buy a Haynes manual and then you can find out things that you didn't know before. The first thing I found out that I didn't know before was that... Hey everybody, and welcome back to the mini adventure. I think that's what they call it, isn't it? It's definitely going to be an adventure, I think, on this one, because the last video was, is it a bargain or is it a rust bucket? Currently I think it's a bit of both. Because one, it's definitely a fucking rust bucket, and two, it may be a bit of a bargain. More rust bucket than bargain as we're sitting right now. So where are we now? We've had a look at it. We've had it for 24, 48 hours. Started to look into some things, to have a look around it a bit closer, rather than buying it from a guy I know, presuming that what he was telling me was the truth. I'm not saying he was lying, I'm just saying it's not as I originally thought it was going to be. So where should we start? I think we should start with, I know absolutely fuck all about minis. I barely made it through as a mechanic for 20 years. I don't know how I've done that, but there is always one thing that you can do. You can buy a Haynes manual and then you can find out things that you didn't know before. The first thing I found out that I didn't know before was that the power supply from the battery goes straight to the starter motor. So obviously when I tried to turn the key and it was just completely doing nothing, absolutely nothing. So then I basically checked the wire on there and it was loose. So I tightened that up and I got power. So it's like, yes, it's going to spring into life, it's going to do it, it's going to work. Come on, baby, come on! And then I tried to turn it over and it was just going, oh, I was like, oh, fucking hell, the starter motor's probably knackered, isn't it? So what did I do? I checked all the pulleys and the engine was rock solid. Like, that thing was not fucking moving whatsoever. And I'm like, are you joking? Oh no, I didn't do that. I turned it on and it was doing, starter motor was just going like, and I thought, all right, starter motor might be either stuck engaged or fucked, one of the two. Anyway, I put it in gear, I started rocking it just to make sure that the engine was turning over and the thing was fucking stuck solid, like not moving at all. And then I've just gone like, seriously? The piece of shit has got a seized engine. Not only has it got no floor, it's now got no engine as with it. So things are going from bad to worse right now. But again, the powers that be from people like, maybe not like you watching it, but other people who've got nothing better to do with the times than make videos on shitty cars. Someone like done videos about, you know, seized engines, followed that, took the starter motor out, fucking stuck loads of oil inside the bores, left it overnight, and then turned it, and it took like a little pry, and then it freed over. So now it's not seized anymore. So this is brilliant, and I'll show you. I've got the jump pack. I'll start it up, and I'll show you what we've now got. So yes, we don't have any spark plugs in, because I'm basically just trying to turn it over so it frees up. So I put a little bit more penetrating oil down it, leave it. This is what we've got. We've got power and we've got now. This is a question to all you people who have had minis. Is that spinning over fast enough, or should it be spinning over faster? Because I put some plugs in, I tried to start it and it did give me a pop, but it then went really, really slow. So I feel like it's a bit slow, but I don't know whether the starter motor is just a bit fucked or whether, I don't know anything about minis. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, fuck knows. That's where we're at with that. So the engine now turns over, so at least I can, if I kick it down the road, then I can like sell it with a turning over engine. So that's a good thing. Another bad thing that we found, I'll show you. So someone in the comments and that have been saying, oh yeah, the rust, they've got loads of rust. And I was like, no mate, my mate told me that this is solid. So I pulled this back, having a little look. Oh hello, yes, we do have not much floor. So we have got not much floor, and I'm honestly scared to look any further. This is soaking wet, like soaking wet. So yay, we're gonna have to take the whole seats out and put in a new floor. The tyres are already going down. I mean, yeah. Say it's going well, I would say is a lie. But what I will say is the more time that I'm spending with the Mini, I haven't named the Mini yet, so if anyone's got any ideas for names, let me know. The more time I'm spending with it, I am slowly, quite quickly actually, falling in love with this car. I think this is, I really, really want this to run. I really want this to get back to the former glory that it would have had a few years ago. It's only got 70,000 miles on it, so it's not even a particularly high mileage one. But I think I'm going to sell some of my other shit projects, which I'm never going to get around to, and I'm going to use that money to chuck into here. But we're at the point now where we're going to need, what, a full respray, and a new floor. The engine still might be fucked, so we're going to maybe need to take all that out and then change it all. The gear, the clutch pedal is like rock solid, so that's seized in here, so that's something else we're going to have to fix. It's going to need a proper brake overhaul. It's going to need new tyres on it. I mean, it is a never-ending list, but if I can commit to it, then we're going to get this back to some forward glory. So let's stay positive, okay? Let's stay positive with it all. We can get this done. Still don't know what I'm doing, but I am literally reading this book from cover to cover. I say not all of it, because half of it's anything pre-96. I didn't know, why is it that it's pre-96 is one section and then 96 onwards is another section? So they've got a whole section dedicated for like 5 years, I think, and then they stopped making them. So I think it must be because these are the MPI or the SPI, you know, so fuel injection one, all the other ones are all the shitty carb ones. So yeah, this is where we are with it. Stay tuned for more updates on developments on what we do. But Seized engine is no more. Floor is still rotten, but at least we can get it out of the grass and out of the weather for the winter at least. Give it a bit of TLC and a bit of love. And yeah, that's where we are with that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.